All right, all right. Welcome everybody. Good evening and welcome to the VIV business presentation. My name is Brian Damaso, and I'm delighted tonight to bring on one of my partners here who's been absolutely killing it in our company. I'm going to say it's our newest gold partner. I think she's like a half a point away or something. So welcome our newest gold partner. And I just wanted to bring her on to really give her perspective on the business model that we're working here and sort of give a fresh perspective on it. So I want to introduce Whitney Johns from Texas, and she's going to be showing the VIV business model tonight. So Whitney, if you're on, if you could share your screen and take it away.
Absolutely. Hey guys, welcome. My name is Whitney Johns, and I've been in VIV about 5 months now. It's been a lot of fun, and I joined it because I wanted other streams of income. I'm working with Brian. He's taught me a lot about just the importance of having multiple streams of income. And so I was in a health and wellness company, made 7 figures in that, but I just wanted another stream of income, and I had the daily method of operation to do that. And so when I saw this presentation, it made so much sense to me. We're just helping people save money. And so I took a look at it, got started, and we've had a lot of fun doing it. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you and share this business presentation with you guys. So the VIV opportunity, we empower entrepreneurs to thrive by making others' lives better. And we truly do that because we are helping people save money. You're not costing anybody any money. You're not selling them anything. You're just helping them save. And I really, really love that. This is Kimmy Bamey, our CEO, and I had the pleasure of being able to be on with her for an hour and a half for a call when I joined this company, because the most important thing to me in a company is culture and leadership. And that had to be 100% amazing to me for me to join. And so when I met her, I just fell in love with her. She's a member of the White House Business Council on Energy. She's one of the DSN's most influential women in direct sales, recognized as the 40 under 40 women to watch before the age of 30. And she's the former COO of the 59th largest global direct sales company and founder of the One at a Time initiative. And she says, when people on planet come before profits, we all prosper. And I loved that. And so what I love about this is everything we do in this company, because we are a B corporation, 1% of everything we do goes back to empowering communities to thrive locally and around the world. So we're supposed to have a trip to Honduras this summer. I was planning on going on that. That is obviously canceled because of COVID. It will be in a later date. But the first part of that trip is actually going into a community and building stoves for them and helping them, live life better, which is what our motto is. And then the second part of that vacation is a 5-star vacation. And so I just love that everything we do is always about empowering and helping others. And that's her vision. And that really, really inspired me. We are a technology company, just like Airbnb is a technology company. They changed the hotel industry without ever owning a hotel. And Uber changed the tech industry without ever owning a car. And we are a new tech company that's creating a new industry called negotiated services. So how does this work? Who do you know that uses any of these services? Cable, mobile phone, electricity, internet, satellite TV, home security. One of the things I really want you to learn is it doesn't matter who your provider is. It doesn't matter if they're a big provider like DirecTV or AT&T or a small provider like a hometown provider. We can negotiate any of these services, and that's exactly what we do. We go and we negotiate your bills for you. So we can do weed control, pest control, water delivery, Sirius XM. There's so many more, cell phone, internet, TV, any of those services. And we're all overpaying. So this is just an example of autopilot. This is before VIV negotiated, $159 a month. And then this is after VIV negotiated, $129 a month. So they saved hundreds of dollars a year by having us negotiate for them. So guys, we're all overpaying. Americans are overpaying more than $60 billion a year on these services. And an average cable bill has increased 40%. And what do? We just pay it, right? We don't typically have time. Most of us lead busy lives. We don't have hours and hours to call and negotiate these services. That's exactly what VIV does. They are physically calling your company and they're helping you lower your bills. And so this is exactly what our platform looks like. It's really simple. You just upload your bill. You choose which bill you're uploading. We do not change your provider. It's free to upload your bills. We can save on 80% of bills, and the average savings is around $280 to $300. So think about it. If you have 5 bills, that's $1,500 in savings a year. $100 a month can make a big difference for someone living on a limited budget, if you're retired or just if you're living on a limited budget. So we definitely can help people save money on the bills that they're already paying. Like I said, we're not changing your service. We're just simply lowering that cost you're paying. So this is what we do. You drag and drop a picture and you can upload it from your laptop or your cell phone literally in seconds. This is an example of a residential account. This is Sarah. She saved $1,925 over the next 24 months on her bill. That's $80 per month. So how does that work? If she saves $80 a month, she's going to pay VIV $40 a month, and she's going to save $80 on her bill. So her bill is going to reflect an $80 savings, and then she's going to pay VIV half of that savings. So I tell people it's like this. Hey, Brian, here's $1,000, but you have to give me $500 back. Who do you know that wouldn't take that $500? Or, hey, Brian, here's $100,000, but you have to give me $50,000 back. Who do you know that wouldn't take that money? That's exactly what we're doing. This is dead money. This is not money you're getting anyways. So we're absolutely helping money save, and we're not costing them anything. We have some very comprehensive commercial cost-cutting services that are absolutely incredible. This is a no-brainer if you know anybody that owns a business. They do bill auditing, they do bill negotiation, they do energy auto switching and energy efficiency products. So bill auditing, they actually come in and they analyze your previous year's spends. They can go back 3 to 5 years and get money back that you've overpaid. So say you have a friend that owns a Subway, they go line by line by line on those bills, and they see where they've overpaid, and they can get money back from the previous few years. That's pretty cool, right? And then bill negotiation. We can negotiate any bill just like we do with residential bills. We can do that with businesses as well. We have energy auto switching available in 11 states, and they basically just switch your energy provider each month, but you're just paying one provider each month. You don't change all the time, but they're switching you to the lowest kilowatt per hour. And then we have our energy efficiency appliances, our HVAC units, our coolers, our freezers. And what they come in and do is they come in and they do a pilot program. They actually come in and they show you, hey, you own a Subway? We're going to show you how we can put these products in and how we can help you save money. So they show you, hey, I saved you $10,000 a month because I put this energy efficiency product into your Subway. So as you can see here, this is a Subway franchise. The total projected savings over 10 years is over $12 million. A McDonald's franchise, this total combined annual savings, $71,000. And a Pizza Hut franchise, $859,000 over 10 years. What business do you know that doesn't want to save money? Especially right now in today's economy, we're all looking for ways to save a little bit here and there. This is a small business. This is Brian. He saved $55 he saved $3,420 on his AT&T bill over the next 36 months. So an average of $95 a month. This is actually a guy on our team, a HubSpot savings, Ovanova. They saved $19,000 on their bill. And so that's a guy on my team, Matt Meredith, who got that savings for them. So really, really cool what we can do with businesses and help them put money back in their pockets. So it's very simple. What we do is very simple. We're not selling anything. Like I said, we're not going to someone and saying, hey, buy my shake. We're going to someone and saying, let me help you save money. And that just resonated with me. So we enroll customers and we help others do the same. It's 2 simple steps. This is our compensation plan, and there are 5 ways to earn. And so the first way is a fast track bonus. So if I sign you up, I will tell you it's $189 to sign up. So for less than $200, you can sign up, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit in a minute about some ways that you can get money back very quickly. But this is one of the ways, fast track bonus, $150. So if I sign up for $189 and I go and sign Brian up, I'm going to get a $75 bonus. That's this personal sales commission. But when I sign up as a savings or a piece, sign up as a, oh, my mind went blank, whatever we're called. You get 20 points. You get 20 personal customer points at sign up. When you sign up as a pro member, that's the word I was looking for. I'm so sorry. Pro member, you upload 10 bills, which counts your bills. You're actually your own first customer. You get a $150 bonus. So you sign up, I uploaded my bills. I had 4 or 5 bills. And then I uploaded my mom, my dad, my brother's sisters, my sister's bills. I don't have brothers. And I got a $150 bonus. So one of the things I want you to think about right here, I get asked this question, can I just negotiate my own bills? And the answer is yes, you can. You will not be able to get the same rates though. I had negotiated my SiriusXM bill. My dad told me, he's like, look, just call and cancel your account. They'll give you a great rate. And they did. They gave me their rock bottom rate. And when I uploaded my bill to VIV, I thought, you know what, I'm going to upload it. I probably won't get any savings. And I actually saved over $200 over the next year. So that was proof to me that they really do have group negotiating power, and they can get you cheaper rates than you can get yourself. So you might be able to save $10 where they can save you $50. But you get a $150 bonus when you get to 30 points. And that's what we want to duplicate on our team very, very quickly. Then you sell products, you get paid. So when you sell the Intella HVAC, the Energy G Square, when you sell any of these products, you get commissions on selling those products. We had a guy that was looking at putting in 2,000 HVAC units in a school district. If that went through, it hasn't, but if that went through, that would be a $300,000 commission. That's pretty cool, off one business. So if you just know a few businesses and you get them hooked up with our company, you can make 6 figures a year just off a few businesses a year. And so you sell products, you get paid, and every time you sponsor a pro member at the $189 level, you get a $75 bonus. You also get residual pay up to 6 levels, and there is dynamic compression in this. So go down to this one, sorry. You get, so level 1 up to 50%, all the way down to level 6 up to 6%. And then this is my favorite, weekly base pay. I'm almost to this gold partner. I'm like 20 points away. That's $250 a week that I'm gonna get paid as long as I maintain my rank. The really cool thing about this company is I haven't seen any ranks go up or down. It's not like you get in a company and you put in all these big packs or big orders and you hit a rank and then the next week you're back down again. It grows and your volume never restarts. So it just continues to grow and grow and grow. And if you stay steady, if you work, if you stay consistent, you'll just continue to move up and up and up. And so I'm at the silver partner. That's $175 a week base pay that I get. Everything else is on top of that. So that's just like your base salary. I know Brian's at the platinum partner level, $500 a week. And that's, $2,000 a month as long as he maintains his rank. And like I said, as long as you're working this, you're going to. Generation pay. Once you get generations of pay setters, you get paid on those generations. So it pays you to develop leaders and you start to earn in depth. And this is how you really can earn to infinity. And then our leadership pool, which is one of my favorites as well. We just created something really, really new that's called the Visionary Circle. And our CEO graciously created this Visionary Circle. When you get to 1,250 points within the first 3 months, you get to be a part of this Visionary Circle and you actually earn 1% of the total company volume. There's also another leadership pool at the partner pool level. When you hit platinum partner or above, you earn another 1%, another 2% of the total company volume. And then at the executive level, you can earn another 2%. So, right now that might not be a lot, but when we hit 500 million in sales or we hit $1 billion in sales, that's going to be significant income. So there's 3 ways to earn, and you just really want to choose your best plan. As an affiliate, honestly, if you're serious about making money, this is not a great option. It's more for somebody like an insurance agent that just wants to refer customers. You don't get paid on a team. As a VIV consultant, you're missing out on the mentor bonuses. You're missing out on the weekly pay. So if you're serious about making money, if you're serious about building this like I am, you want to sign up as a VIV Pro consultant. $189 to start, and it's $69 a month. One of the really cool things is when you sign up, and actually, you know what, I'll wait and do that the next slide. But one of the things you get with your $69 a month membership is Medi-Call, where you get virtual care anywhere, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. We actually use this. My husband, who actually he doesn't even have a doctor, I shouldn't say that on this call because he needs to go every year, but he got strep throat a few weeks ago, and we used Medi-Call. They called him in a prescription. It was amazing. It was fast. He didn't feel like getting up and getting dressed and going to the doctor. There's also the VIV Outreach app. A lot of companies charge for these apps, and this is free. And it's amazing. You can send videos from it. You can see how much people watched your video. You can see if they clicked on other videos. And so therefore, if you need to follow up with them, if I see that Brian's clicking on my video a few times, I'm like, okay, I need to follow up with Brian. I need to see he's watching. I need to see what he thinks. We have Tech Rescue. Remote support, on-site support, antivirus software, which that can cost you money right there, available to us as well. And then our VIV Getaway platform. Actually booked. We're going to Arizona in a few weeks. I booked a hotel in Sedona. I booked a hotel in where else were we going? I can't think of what it was called. We're going to Sedona and Scottsdale. So I booked trips there and used it. It was easy. It was cheaper than Expedia. It was cheaper than Priceline. And so this is a pretty cool platform. There's actually companies out there that charge people $1,000 to have access to this platform that we have access to for free. This right here is really cool, guys. If you get started for this reason only, get started. For $189, we got our taxes redone. We're still in the process, but we're looking at getting $40,000 back on our taxes that we overpaid last year. Courtney Epps, she's one of the top tax strategists in the world. Eric Warray's accountant, Ray Higdon's, Tony Robbins, she is incredible, and she knows all about home-based businesses. A lot of accountants just don't know a lot about home-based businesses. And so she has a book called More Relaxing, Less Taxing, Why You Would Be Brain Dead Not to Own a Home-Based Business. And she actually says, look, every single person should have a home-based business because you can save an average of $4,000 to $8,000 a year on taxes just by starting a home-based business. So if you start a home-based business just for that alone, I definitely recommend that. So this is what we do. You become a pro consultant and you're your own first customer. Your bills are actually your own first customer. And when you upload them, you're your own customer. So you upload your bills, you pay $0. Your friends pay $0 when they upload their bills. They only pay if and when we save them money. $189 today, $69 a month. And you get amazing member benefits. This is an old promotion I need to take out of there, but we keep it simple. This is what we do over and over and over again. You become a pro member, you upload your bills, you earn your fast track bonus, and you help others do the same. And this is just a disclaimer saying, earnings in this presentation, we don't guarantee anything. But get back. You're going to want to get back with the person that invited you. We can jump on a call. We can answer any questions you have. But, this is an amazing company, guys. We are very ground level. I will tell you, nobody knows about us. We're the only company in this industry doing what we're doing. And so it is just, to me, when I saw that, I was like, this is a no-brainer. This is an amazing opportunity. This is a no-brainer. I want to get started in this. And what I look forward to is in 5 years when we are in momentum, or 2 years, or 1 year, or 6 months when we are in momentum and we're actually, out there and we are the first to get in. So you want to get back with the person that invited you, and I'll turn it back over to Brian.
Awesome. Great job, Whitney. A lot of energy in that presentation. You did a great job. And I love that presentation. So I got to grab that from you. And it's definitely good to vary it up. And I love some of the things you guys highlighted as well. So what I would say is if anybody is new here and you have any questions, I always like to do Q&A, open Q&A for anybody that has any questions on what you just saw, whether it's being a customer, becoming a pro member, or the differences between the different memberships. If you have any questions at all, just go ahead and unmute yourself. Let me give you guys.
And Brian, if you need me to do that, I definitely can do Q&A.
Sure.
Just saying.
Does anybody have any questions on what you just saw that we can help you answer?
Excellent job, Whitney. Excellent job.
I didn't see a camera.
Hi, Brian. I have a question.
Sure, go ahead.
When you book your travel, do you get paid on what your own bookings or no?
I'll let Whitney answer that. Let her do the Q&A.
Okay.
Oh, I think you're muted, Whitney. What happened there? There we go.
Sorry, no, you do not get paid on your own travel. Actually, with the VIV platform, those points become they get credited to your account, and you can use those points. Like one of my hotels I booked in Scottsdale, I had like 30,000 points built up. So I was able to use that for one night. So you actually get points. You don't get paid when you book travel.
Awesome. Okay, great. Thank you.
Any other questions, guys? Whether it be customer related or business related, starting a business, anything like that before we move on? All right. Well, again, if you're brand new here, I would take a look at it, and whether you want to just get with the person who brought you and become a customer. Again, like Whitney said, it costs absolutely nothing to become a customer, and the average savings is over $1,100. So sometimes we have people get their feet wet, they become a customer first. But if you're looking to start a business, we do a lot of business training. We hold your hand through it. The beautiful part about our company, right from the leadership on down, right from corporate on down, is we teach a business model. It's even if it's 5 hours a week, we have something that can fit into your lifestyle. So get with the person who invited you and talk to them about how to get started. And we're here to hold your hands as well. So,
Brian,
oh, go ahead.
it's Nancy. I have a quick question. I have a friend that's on the call. She owns a lot of rental properties, so she wants to, of course, reduce her own bills.
Sure.
And I said, just come to the presentation and learn about the different ways that you can join, rather than a customer. Look at ways that you, even if she decides not to build a team, what level or what type of membership would you recommend to her? She just doesn't think she has the time to build a team, but wants her own savings.
Well, I mean, I would look at that, and that's why we have these meetings too. I'd really look at, what we're really doing here versus the time, because I mean, I'm the CEO of 4 other companies. This is a very, very part-time thing for me. But one of my companies is in construction. So every time I hand the keys over to a new home, I can say, congratulations, here's your new home. I can also help you lower these other services. So one thing that's very different about our business model is that it legitimately weaves into a lot of things. For example, we're going to train about how to talk to realtors tonight, because realtors are busy, but guess what? Every time they make a sale, they can just take 5 more minutes and offer more value to that same client. So if people are business owners, if they're in construction, if they're in any kind of sales, we have one of our rock stars. She owns a home daycare, and she's crushing this. So I would honestly take a look at what that, I don't have time thing is, because this is a lot different than, let's say, essential oils or something where you got to train on selling a product. You have to prospect specifically on selling a product, and you have to take additional specific time. If she owns a lot of real estate, she probably knows people that own real estate. And there's your team, right? It's just a bunch of people that are using the services, saving money, but getting paid on their own savings, and then referring other people here and there. Even if you refer 1 person a week, you can still build a business over time. So I would kind of explore that whole thing a little deeper, and I'd be happy to get on a private Zoom with you and her if she'd like to explore that deeper.
Well, and her very dynamic husband happens to be a realtor.
Oh, well, there you go. I think that's one of the biggest verticals I have of people is realtors. That's why tonight we're going to do a realtor specific training.
Awesome. Thank you.
Sure. Any other questions, guys, before we move forward? All right. So when I'm talking about a realtor specific training, there's not really much we do different here, right? I just want to give you guys some language, because I think, real estate and property managers and realtors and people that are in that space, realtors are natural networkers. They generally have, big Rolodexes. They're not shy. They know how to speak to people. They're in and out of people's homes. If they're in commercial real estate, so there's a lot of fits there. But what I'm going to talk about tonight really could apply to any industry. Like I said, I have a construction company, plumbers, electricians, HVAC techs. All of these people, like I said, they're probably not going to resonate with selling like an essential oils. But an electrician lowering an electrical bill, like an HVAC guy talking about HVAC savings, a realtor talking about lowering your cable and your internet, that all makes sense. I want you guys to really think about this. What we are selling here makes sense for a lot of industries. You could be a financial advisor. Why wouldn't you advise somebody on how to lower their bills before you invest it, right? So it makes sense for a lot of industries. But the way I talk to realtors when I'm reaching out to them is say, hey, Mary, I see you're in real estate. Listen, we don't know each other, but I have something that might be able to enhance your business. I'm not sure if it'd be a fit or not, but I'd love to chat, love to get to know you. And what I'm going to show her will enhance her business. Because when I'm talking to a realtor, and I coach a lot of realtors in business in general, one of my other businesses. And when I'm coaching them, I say, okay, well, what makes you different? From the 100 million other realtors, right? There's a lot of realtors right now. That's what happens when we have economy booms. Everybody becomes a realtor. So I said, what separates you from the crowd? And they say, well, I'm a hard worker. Well, everybody's going to say that one. Well, I love people. And again, these are all things that every realtor is going to say. I really fight.
No, it had some security thing on it. I wonder if Bemis is blocking it.
Hold on a second, guys. Who do we got?
That's what it came up on mine.
Rebecca. It's so funny when people accidentally unmute and you hear them like saying something I don't know what they were talking about, but sometimes I've heard some pretty funny stuff. What are those people doing? So anyway, talking to realtors, it's a very easy conversation. So as you guys build your business and you're going through your phone and your friends and family and you get some customers and you start to talk to people and you're talking to people in the trades and eventually you're going to get into the cold market. You're going to reach out to people on LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram and you're going to You're going to want to talk, be able to pique interest. So I personally think realtors in general is a very good vertical to share this business with, because it's literally like no extra time, right? They're going to be talking to other realtors throughout the course of the day anyway. Every single time they talk to someone, say, hey, listen, I have something that might be able to add some value to your business. Would you be open for a 5-minute chat? We don't have to do it now. Let's trade phone numbers. So they're already talking to realtors anyway. And they're already talking to clients anyway. So when I talk about building a brand, I said, what separates you from everybody else, I said, well, what if you could be a valued, trusted advisor, not just advising them on real estate. I'm sure you have a Rolodex. If somebody needs an electrician, you probably advise them, right? And if they need a plumber, you probably advise them. And if they need a mortgage broker, you probably advise them. So why not just advise them how to lower their costs? Because it just fits right into that white glove concierge service. So when I'm talking to a realtor, I'll kind of lower their walls, just like the woman said earlier there. Well, my friend doesn't know if she has the time. She hasn't really explored the time option, right? She's thinking about like a whole other business where it's a whole other training and a whole other this and a whole other that. What we have here with a little cap full of training weaves right into what you guys are doing. All right, guys, so I wanted to talk about that and just have an open conversation about building a business in general and falling in love with the process. We were talking about that on last day at Saturday. Rebecca, what is wrong with you? I want to talk to you guys about falling in love with the process. A lot of you guys, I know you're going for visionary circle. You're looking for a piece of the rock, right? You're looking to build your roots and set your roots here and really get into the profit sharing part of this. And everybody here can do it. It's open to everybody, right? But it's a push. But June, July, August, they're not going to reset it. It's not going to happen again. But as you're sponsoring new people, they have 90 days to do it. They have 13 weeks to do the same thing. And what you want to do is fall in love with a process. We were talking about this the other day, and I think I was talking with Nolan about this. And really, when you disconnect from the results and fall in love with a process, it means that you're in control of winning every single day. And funny, Kathy just popped on. She's got an amazing process, right? She's disconnected from results and she's fallen in love with it's a process. And her process is to reach out to 70 people a day. It's 25 people early in the morning, 25 people at lunch, and another, 10 to 25 people in the evening. And that's her process. And she's gotten really, really good at what to say. And she's learned that in not that long of a time through the trainings that we do here on Tuesday nights and on Saturday mornings. So when I mean fall in love with the process, don't worry about if somebody becomes a customer. Just fall in love with asking people, are you open to taking a look at this service? It can help you and your family. I'd love to help you out. All you want to do is get really good at your part of the deal, the process. So if you're brand new to this, the first thing you want to do is go get 30 customer points, right? Which is just 10 bills. So if you're brand new and you don't have 30 points, I would stop all other activity and just focus on the simple thing. Reach out to the people in your family, get with your upline. We can help you talk to these people. Reach out to your best friends. Say, listen, I have a business. I want to help you out. It's going to help me too. Do me a favor. Give me 5 minutes of your time just to show you what's up, right? So when you say, do me a favor, the favor is not becoming a customer. The favor is giving you 5 or 10 minutes at a time just to hear what you got to say. All right. So you want to fall in love with the process, and the process in network marketing, doesn't matter what business you're in, what company you're in, the process is reaching out to people. That's really all you got to think about doing. And the only question you need to answer is how many people a day have you reached out to and asked, are you open to taking a look at this business? I don't care if they look at it or not, because you can't control that. Your language will get better and better and better, and your results will get better and better. But in the early days, you only want to be connected to the process. That makes sense? And if you're doing that on a daily basis, every single night, you can say, you know what? I reached out to whatever it is for you guys. Kathy's at 70 because she's looking to go to the top really, really quick. It might be 10 people a day. You might take 15 minutes a day to reach out to 10 people via Messenger, Facebook, or text, or in your phone to pique some interest. That is a business model. 10 people a day, 15 minutes. Some of those people will get back to you. Some of them will get on appointments. Some of them will become customers. Some of them you'll show the business model, and some of them you can escalate and they'll eventually join. I mean, 10 people a day is 50 people a week if you're taking the weekends off, right? It's 200 people a month, 2,400 people a year. Think about how the simplicity of that. Now, out of 2,400 people in a 12-month period, do you think you're going to have some success? What I want you to do here, I want to educate you in the psychology and the mentality of what this business is. You know, if somebody's a roofer, their job is to put shingles on a roof, right? And they don't, you know, they don't show up every day. Oh, you know, it's like wondering, what do I got to do? What do I got to do today? So as a network marketer, your only first goal or mission is to learn how to pique interest and reach out to people. All right, guys, so I want to open up for Q&A here on either talking about, you know, networking with realtors or piquing interest or daily method of operation. Any questions you guys have on running your business on anything I've talked about here?
Yeah, Brian, I have a question.
Sure, bud. What's happening?
What's going on? You said just get on a 5-minute call. What do you discuss on the 5-minute call? And also, what video do you share?
So it depends. If it was going to be a customer, I would get on a phone call or a Zoom. I prefer Zoom, but a phone call works too. And I would just pique their interest. Hey, listen, this is what I want to show you. I'm going to text you a short video, or we open it up on the Zoom, and I would watch the video with them over the call of the Zoom. Yeah, so if it's a customer, and you can use the customer video is also designed to pique interest for the business. So the 2-minute video is a good way to pique interest either way.
Even for real estate?
Sure. Yep, because then in your conversation, once you watch the video, you can ad lib on what we just talked about. You can turn it into a real estate discussion, or a finance, or, you know, I see you're in plumbing. You're in and out of people's homes. So after you watch the video, you can just give a little bit of language. And if there's any interest, that's when you take it to the next level, which would either be a call with your upline, or it might be a Tuesday night presentation like this. It's a deeper dive. Or if you're comfortable, you can go through the slide deck yourself on a deeper dive. But I think the first thing is to just pique the interest in 5 minutes. Any other questions, guys?
Hey, Brian, this is Miguel. How are you doing today?
Hey, Miguel, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Hey, I really enjoy your presentations. I enjoy Whitney's presentations. Very motivational. Keeps me focused on how to build this business. But I do have a question for you, if I could switch strides real quick and just talk about the industry. So one of the things that really appealed me to this was the bit about us starting a new industry. And so I asked Michael about that, and he said, yep, brand new. So I had some free time today, and I actually did some research online, and I found out there are a lot of other companies that do exactly what we do. So it's not going to change my interest in doing this, but I just want to know, how do we handle that objection, and how do we handle that now not being a discriminator to what we do?
Yeah, I think something might have got lost in translation a little bit there. We did not create this industry. We're the only network marketing company in this industry. And
Okay.
So there's some other companies that do bill negotiations. So this is a very good question. We have a very good point to make. There's some other companies that do bill negotiation, but we're the first network marketing company to do it. But there is one thing that we do different than all other companies out there, even the ones that are not network marketing. Our negotiators only get paid contingency. They get paid on what they save. They don't get a salary. All of those other traditional businesses, their negotiators are getting paid a salary. And why is that a big deal? Is because what Cammie did with this whole company, she put everybody in harmony with benefiting the customer. Right from the negotiator doesn't get paid unless they save money. The better they do their job, the more they save. Same with us. We don't get paid unless we save somebody money. So Michael probably just lost a little bit in translation about we're the first and only network marketing company to be in this space. Does that help?
It does, and I get the part about being the only network marketing company in this space, and that makes a lot of sense. With regards to the actual business model of how customers would would only have to pay on contingency. I did see that several other companies do exactly that same thing. So my question is, I approach a prospective consultant or prospective customer. How do I handle the objection of why would I want to do this with VIV instead of doing it with Bill Fixer or?
Well, just what I told you, the second half of what I told you. Would you rather work with somebody that's going to get paid either way? Like you hire a painter, right? And you pay them in full, whether they do a good job or a bad job, you pay them anyway. Or would you rather hire somebody that's getting paid on contingency that's only going to get paid based on what they save you? That's actually a monumental difference.
Yeah. So I guess my point is that some of these other companies I found, they are paid on contingency also. So the question is,
the company might be getting paid on contingency, but the negotiator, the individual negotiator is not. The person doing the negotiating. That's the finer difference. The other companies are getting paid on contingency, correct? But the person doing the negotiating, the employee, that's the difference.
Okay. So our people that are doing that negotiation, they are motivated to find the best deal for us because that increases their income.
Exactly. That's the difference. And I know it might sound like a finer point, but again, just use the example. Would you rather pay somebody irregardless of results or only pay somebody right down to the person doing the negotiating? Those companies get paid on what they save as well, but they hire people on salary.
Gotcha. All right. Hey, thank you, Brian.
Sure thing. Happy to help.
Hey, I want to piggyback on that really
But
fast.
I don't know if the other one might have one.
Can you hear me?
That's Rebecca again. Who's Rebecca W?
Hey, Brian, hey, Miguel, I want to piggyback on that answer. Here's the thing is that there's a lot of companies that have a lot of different competition. And so with that being said, my biggest thing on how I do what I do is all about positioning. It's really about how do you position. So majority of the time, most of the people that I'm talking to, I have a relationship with. And if I'm the person that's educating them on this and they have nothing to lose, if you're dealing with your warm market and you're educating those people, for them literally to go and research and try to battle with something that they had no idea that even existed, and then you go to that other company, I'm definitely scratching them off my list of friends first and foremost. But second of all, it's really not. I don't see that happening from a warm market standpoint. Now, from a cold market standpoint, that may happen where people literally go in there, and that's when you just start giving the customer service and making them feel like we're almost friends, because I have the ability to do that even with a cold market. So I just wanted to add that to it, because a lot of times you get in your own head thinking, well, somebody else does this, but it's 50 burger joints out there. Like, I mean, it's enough and there's an abundance for everybody to go around. But if you position it correctly, you can really kill it. I want to give a big shout out to Justice League. I see one of my Justice League people, Mother Nature's on this call. I just want y'all to realize that. So that's it.
Hey, Nolan, that's awesome advice. So what my takeaway from that was, go in with the right attitude, turn your friends on to a way to save money. If they choose to go with me, awesome. If they choose to go with somebody else, that's good too.
Right. Or I would probably punch him in the face. No, I'm playing. But yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just messing, man.
All right. Hey, thanks, Nolan.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Lane. How you doing, bud?
Good. Just one other thing to add, and this may or may not be right. I'm still learning, right? But I have been reaching out to a handful of customers about this. And my understanding is there are companies out there that do the auditing, or there's companies that do the bill negotiation. There might be some companies that do both of those. I'm not finding a lot, and I've researched a little bit, and I've heard some people tell me some feedback of other people that they've used for some of those services. I'm not aware of anybody that does everything that we do, right? The auditing, the negotiation, the energy switching in certain markets, and especially the HVAC stuff, or the
right. No, that's a really good point. We're a full comprehensive, phase 1, 2, 3 type of a solution where we're a platform, right? We don't have any bias towards any one company. And if one of our vendors is not performing, we can boot them and put a new vendor in too. So That's a good point. We're a one-stop shop for somebody, and right from
it's important for people to understand. Listen, you can go for us, and we'll address all these different issues, right? All these different avenues to save you money. And so, yes, there are auditors or there's negotiators, but we're unique from what I understand that we can.
Yeah, no, you're 100% correct.
We can approach it from multiple angles with one contact.
Yeah.
And so to me, that's been of value as I've learned it and as I've started to approach people with it. So.
No, that's a really good point. And one of the things I would say too, when you guys, like you said, if you get the objection of, why wouldn't I just go with one of these other companies? I would say, actually, why don't you tell me, why wouldn't you go with me? Let them tell you why they shouldn't go with you. They won't. When you understand an objection, people are programmed to say, no, it's very, very strange. And when you ask a phrase like that, it's like, why wouldn't you go with me? And let them come up with the objection. Maybe they think for some reason you're going to charge them more. They're not going to get it. Like, let the objection come out. But I like to ask questions like that to catch people and kind of turn it all around, Any other questions or comments, guys? This is really good.
Yeah,
Hey,
hi,
Brian.
Brian. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. I'll wait.
Ladies first.
Okay. Hi, Brian. It's Gloria.
Hey, how are you?
Good. A friend of mine is a realtor, and I was talking to her about getting into speaking with her broker. It's kind of like cold market kind of thing. Now, if I recall correctly, I don't know if it was you or Nolan or I don't know, because you guys are so similar. You look alike, act alike, talk, whatever. But did you say something in the nature of not to tell them that you are currently working with a bunch of realtors in the area? Like, does that come across initially as a threat to them, or how would you approach something like that?
Yeah, well, first of all, let me just clear. I'm the younger, cuter one out of me and Nolan. But no, one of the things you're referring to, it's an older network marketing tactic. Hey, Gloria, how you doing? We don't know each other, but our company's expanding in your state. A lot of people have heard that from decades ago. It's just a lot of people are going to know right away it's a network marketing company. Whether it's true, we are expanding in all 50 states. So it's not a lie. It's not a bad thing. You can use it in your language. If I hear that right away, I know it's a network marketing company. There's certain things that have been said, and I just like being transparent. Hey, Gloria, how you doing? We don't know each other, but I see you're in real estate. I have something I think can enhance your business. I'm not quite sure if it'd be a fit, but I'd love to connect. I'd love to learn more about you. I just like to be transparent. What I would say is split test it. Send it to 10 people, see what you get.
Okay, because she told me, my friend's name is Donna, they're continuously going to be doing Zoom calls, and every Tuesday night they invite in someone from the outside, whether it's not a broker, like the hell you do, you get mortgage, mortgage people, whatever.
Yep.
Right. So she told me, listen, why don't you just talk to my broker and see if during one of these weeks that we do a Zoom call that we can get in on their Zoom call and present it to the broker and the realtors in the office.
Well, that would be brilliant to start from the broker down, because that's a natural hierarchy anyway, right? The broker owns brokerage, and yeah, that would be quite a natural fit.
Right. Okay. All right. Thank you, Nolan. I mean, Brian.
If you need any help with that, let me know.
Sorry. Hi, Brian. How you doing tonight?
Hey, how are you, bud?
Good. I've been putting in my own bills. I've actually got, I think, like either 7 or 8. I forget. I've been so busy, but put in all my own so far. The question is, where do you find the peaking videos for the?
Sorry, I was on mute. Can you hear me?
Oh.
Hello.
Who's that? Hold on a second. Whitney, what are you doing? I think she's on the phone with somebody else. So you were enrolled by Bianca, correct?
Yes.
Did she do a fast start training with you?
Yes, she did. Yep.
That very first page on the fast start has the videos right there.
Oh, okay. I must have missed something then. All right, I'll go back.
That being said, they're also on your website. We did the page because the website has many pages to it.
Yep.
But if you let me do a quick screen share, just so I wanna show you what we got here. Let's see, bear with me for a second. Let's see. Just taking a second to come up. Here we go. If you look on your home page here, so if you were going to pique interest and sit down with your friend or something, I would just have like a laptop or an iPad or something. Say, hey, this is what I wanted to talk to you about. Open up your website, go to products for home, and play the little 2-minute video. So this is exactly what I would do. Whether it's on a Zoom meeting or face to face, I would open up the Zoom, go to your home page, products, go to home, and play this little video. It's a 2-minute teaser video that teases and talks about what we're doing. So that's if somebody's going to be a customer, or if they only have a short amount of time, you can pique interest with that, right? As far as showing the business model, we have a couple of versions right on that landing page that we gave right on the Fast Start training, including the presentation that Whitney did tonight will be on the up on the YouTube channel as well. So if you go to the YouTube channel, VIV Success Network.
Okay, VIV Success.
You'll see a bunch of these business presentations.
And if you open the chat, I'll put the link to the.
Yeah, let me do that. Good call. So if you have somebody that you've piqued interest and they got 20 minutes and you're going to show them the business, like maybe a friend of yours or somebody that's a business person, you can go right to this video and show them the business. So it more depends on the level of curiosity you've piqued. If somebody's in a rush, yeah, show me what you got. I would use the 2-minute one as an escalation. But if it's somebody that you have some influence with, like a business partner, say, listen, I have a business idea I want to run by you. Let's schedule an appointment. We'll sit down on a Zoom and I'll run it by you on the Zoom. So Renee just put a link to the YouTube channel there. So if you click on that, and what I can do too, I have a couple of videos right here that I can put in the chat. I'll shortcut this for you. I got 2 videos here. One is 15 minutes and one is 25 minutes. And you can, what I would do is I would watch both of these and see what resonates with you. See which one you like better. There's also, when you get into the back office, they have other little videos there as well that you can use to pique interest and show the business model that you'll find over time. So the reason why we did the Fast Start though is it just got, here's a customer video, here's a business video. It's just 2 videos and you can really get up and running fast.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right, sure thing. Happy to help. Any other questions?
Hi, Brian. I have a question again.
Sure.
Actually, I have 2 questions. My first question is, when you cold message someone and they're interested and they come back to you and say, is this an MLM? How do I respond to that?
I mean, there's a few ways you can respond to it. I mean, I like radical transparency, you know? Right. Because, I mean, you don't want to trick somebody into joining your business.
No.
You know? So I would say, yes, it is. But it's quite a bit different than what you're probably used to.
Okay.
And I might say something, you know, I'm not here to sell you into anything, or that's a lie too, though. I would say something to the fact that, you know, I'm not saying this is a fit. I'm saying it's worth taking a look because it's different. Okay. We don't have a product to sell. I would say something like that.
Okay. And then my second question is, I've been doing cold messages, but what if I do cold calling? Do you think that's a good idea or no?
Yeah, that all depends on you. The reason why we teach text blitzing is a lot of people are not comfortable doing cold calling. If you have those skills, absolutely a phone call is better than a text. And Nolan trains on this all the time. The whole point is to get somebody on a phone call. You're only texting for a phone call or a Zoom. I personally do Zooms. So if you're good at cold calling, then absolutely, right?
Yeah, because I think it's easier if you're talking to someone.
Absolutely.
To pique their interest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, what we want to teach is what's duplicatable. If I take 100 people and say, hey, let's all start cold calling, 98 of them are not going to be too comfortable with that. And that's why we teach the piquing interest with a text, sharing a video, if there's interest, connecting with your upline, because an 8-year-old kid can do that, and that's duplicatable.
Right.
But if you got skills in cold calling, then I would definitely use those.
Okay.
Hey, can I add something to that?
Sure thing, brother.
D12, what's going on?
Hi, Nolan.
Hey, so real quick, when somebody asks if it all, again, for me, it's all positioning, right?
Right.
If you're getting cold calls from people, what's the advantages of having this being a network marketing company? Just think about it. If you could build a team, the thing that I like about VIV, and this is just me speaking honestly, so if they ask, is this a network marketing situation? I would say absolutely. I was hoping you would ask that, because as you build a team, all of those bills you get paid for. I've never seen anything like it, but you also have the flexibility to work as a consultant and just get paid off of what you do. It's all about positioning, right?
Right.
So we don't have to hem and haw about it. It's one of those things that I saw. This is a true story. I seen a dude. It was me and this other dude, and I was kind of embarrassed. We was in a room full of all chicks because I was doing a model type of thing, and we was behind backstage, and the dude pooed it, right? And so it was real. Everybody was like, well, who did it? He was like, oh, that was me, my bad. And everybody just laughed, and we kept going. I was thinking, oh my God, I would have been so embarrassed, right? So just go ahead and claim it. Like, hey, this is what I was like, he still got chicks that night. I was like, this is unbelievable, right? So my thing is to say absolutely, right? And say the benefits of network marketing. How else could you get paid off of everybody under you? There's no other way unless it's network marketing, but having that flexibility to still just own what you do and not worry about building a team and make tens of thousands of dollars as a consultant from a commercial standpoint is absolutely amazing. So that's kind of how I would do it.
Right.
Well said, my alter ego. That really is. That's great advice. It's a great way to position yourself. Because that is one thing that separates VIV from every other network marketing company. We actually can sustain ourselves off of just building our own business. If somebody doesn't like the idea of team building, I don't know why they wouldn't, but then they can just kind of work their own business and make a living that way. So,
right.
Awesome.
Don't forget about the. I'm sorry, Brian. I was just going to say, let's not forget about the benefits of being a consultant, like the vacation discount.